Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 15 of Zero Fights Aliens in Xenonauts. So, we're just coming back from the last mission we had, which was quite successful. I just want to take a quick look at my soldiers here to make sure. How do I see how well the soldiers did on the flight? I don't believe we took any wounds. Oh wait, no, our Rocketeer took heavy wounds. He's going to be out for 13 days as I recall. So, did we want to send them after this crash site here? It is a fairly large one. Well, fairly large. It's a regular scout, which we don't have enough of yet. But we're not going to have enough time to go all the way back to base and, you know, rearm and then get back to the crash site. So it really comes down to, do I want to send my wounded soldiers into another combat? And I'm thinking the answer is no. The, you know, the extra 25, you know, 25 to 30,000 extra dollars you would get over, say, airstriking it is not worth even a single soldier's life at this point. Not when the soldiers on that chopper are some of my most veteran soldiers. So we are going to just airstrike this one to get it off the map, get some extra money. Now, how are things going over in the North America base? We still have 8 days for that to build. How's our research doing? So we're up to excellent on everything here. The laser weapon will be done soon. So I'm going to leave all of our scientists on that because I want to get that done ASAP, and then we can start in on some of the other research that we have going. How are we doing? We're still building some Jackal armor. I want to get another Foxtrot being built as well. Now, one thing I should double check here. We are building a workshop, which is good because we need the extra engineers. I want to get another hangar going. That way we can use this as kind of our manufacturing base. Now, the main base is going to get rather crowded trying to do both scientific and manufacturing in it at the same time. But it should still be okay. We still have some space down here for, you know, anything we might need. And I don't think we're really going to need too much else. There's a special, I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a special building that you get eventually, which allows you to see what type of mission the UFO is on. And we'll want to make sure we save space for that. But other than that, I mean, we're pretty much set. Alright, so I think now we're just, we're waiting and bringing our people back. Now that they're back, I want to just make a quick double check here. How long? Where do I see this? Demetrius, was that the guy that was wounded? Yeah, he must be, because he's our Rocketeer. I'm not sure why he was taken off the... Okay, he's wounded for 3 days without being able to be assigned. That's why. Okay. Okay, but everybody else is doing well. So, we'll see how long we have to go before we're ready to send out more people again. Demetrius might be able to go back on another mission, and then again, he might have to sit on the bench. Alright, Scout UFO research is finished, so, without further ado... Scout UFO. The Alien Scout is... small craft. I think that's a typo. I think it's supposed to be... The Alien Scout is a small craft with a larger crew than the Light Scout. Though still a scout craft, it is larger, better armed, and more dangerous than its predecessor. The design consists of 2 crew compartments, a sizable semicircular forward compartment that contains the ship's control systems, and a circular bay at the rear of the vessel that houses the ship's power source. It has substantial armor plating around its key components, usually 8mm thick, but rising to double that in some areas, perhaps suggesting the armor on the Light Scout was, in fact, little more than a heat shield. This makes it a much more formidable combatant than the Light Scout, particularly coupled with a plasma beam that has greater range and inflicts additional damage. The hull is dotted with an extensive network of sensors that feed data into crew compartments. These glowing eyes seem to track everything from airspeed to infrared emissions, and probably represent the method by which the craft gathers intelligence on our planet and species. Alright, carry on. Okay, so we have all of our Jackal armor done, which is good. The base. this, because I need to then get people working on our new Foxtrot. Alien technology is founded on a variety of exotic materials, every one of which possesses remarkable properties. We have identified materials with tensile strength and heat resistance an order of magnitude greater than anything previously known, as well as those with more exotic properties such as room temperature superconductivity. Almost all of them are ultra-advanced ceramics with a chemical structure as alien as the extraterrestrial themselves. Though we have yet to encounter any unknown fundamental elements in these materials, we have little idea how they generate their extraordinary powers or how they could be manufactured. It is the difference between coal and diamond. Fundamentally the same stuff, but radically different in process. Given their exceptional heat resistance, the most obvious military application of these alloys would be in personal battlefield armor. Unfortunately, they are so effective at dissipating heat that nothing in our laboratory can generate enough heat to melt them, making fabrication of a plate of armor, or anything else, little more than a pipe dream. Though still effectively useless, we are harvesting these alloys from recovered artifacts where possible. The aliens must have the means to shape these materials, so further study of their technology may allow us to do the same. Alright, so we have a few researchers available, and we're going to get them working on the alien interrogation, since I don't really have too much else for them to do at the moment. Ah, this is what I was waiting for. Laser weaponry. Infantry-based laser weapons previously existed only in the realms of science fiction. Any laser powerful enough to be a viable combat weapon would need a battery the size of a truck. The word impractical being an understatement. The arrival of alien technology has changed all of this. The enormous energy content of an selenium crystal allows a battery no larger than a standard ammunition magazine to generate up to a dozen laser beams, each capable of burning through an inch of steel. Superconducting ceramics can be used to cool the weapon, storing the waste heat from each shot and dissipating slowly enough to avoid injury, provided one is careful where they place their hands. This eliminates the need for bulky refrigeration units, reducing the size and weight of the weapon significantly. In order to minimize adjustment time for our troops, our laser weapons have been designed to operate like conventional firearms and have similar range and accuracy to their predecessors. There are some notable differences. Most obviously, the improved damage thermal shock weapons inflict upon their targets. Less favorably, a laser weapon will have roughly half the ammunition capacity of a ballistic weapon. In order to streamline this process, we have designed a single standard battery for all of our laser weapons. The design is not complex, a cylindrical steel jacket that contains an aluminium crystal, and locks into the weapon with a simple twist. These power cells are trivial to manufacture compared to the weapons themselves, so are available in effectively unlimited quantities. Be aware that manufacturing these weapons consumes a large amount of alien alloys and is both expensive and time-consuming. But I still believe they represent a good investment despite this. At the very least, some of the new toys may raise morale amongst your men. I know it's raised my morale. Okay, so let's head into the research screen here. We're gonna put enough researchers on alien interrogation to bring that up to excellent. And then we want to get working on the heavyweight laser weapons. In the meantime, we want to get... let me see here. How many people am I currently sending on a mission? We have 3 riflemen, a sniper, a heavy weapons officer, and a rocketeer. So we want to start with 3 rifles. Oops, not 4, just 3. We're going to take 5 engineers off our Foxtrot and put them onto our laser rifles. Now, it's saying 24 days here, but as soon as the Foxtrots are finished, obviously we'll move the extra 10 engineers down to help with that. And hopefully, by the time our next mission rolls around, we'll have at least 1 or 2 laser rifles ready to go. I took care of the research screen, right? Yes. Okay. So let's keep moving forward. Alright, so we have another UFO. This is a regular-sized scout. So let's get our Foxtrot in the air after him. Another regular-sized scout. We'll have to leave him alone for the time being. Let's engage. Oops. Target him, but go here. There we go. And torpedoes away. Down you go, sucker. Alrighty. So, unfortunately, the hope of having laser weapons by the time we went on our next mission doesn't seem like it's going to happen. So, let's see. Mr. Dimitris, you are... I'm afraid you're going to be out this mission. So, we will bring in your replacement, Radka. Now, the good news is, we have enough wolf armor, or jackal armor, I should say. I wish we had wolf armor. That we can bring in, that we can armor our other troopers. Now, let me see, you very rarely needed that. We need to adjust his weight. Let's take away a few grenades here. Oh, did I take away too many grenades? I don't have any laser weapons, of course. That is a shame. Okay, no. Alright, now you're definitely going to carry a medkit. Now, after the lesson we learned last mission, we are going to have to adjust these guys to be able to carry a medkit with them as well. So, we very rarely need that. Let's go to equipment, other... Bring the medkit in. The assault rifle magazines I have needed from time to time. The shotguns have proved useful, but how heavy are they? If I go to the shotgun, which is right here. Let me see, that is... Where is it? Wait. I thought there was weight on here somewhere. Guess not. Alright, so 25... So they're 3 kilograms each. Whereas these are 5 kilograms each. But of course we need assault rifles. And having our soldiers pull double duty is also kind of important. We could potentially get rid of the shock batons. Let me see, what is the average strength of a rifle win? We have 56 here. We have 71 here. And then we have 54 here. So, yeah, as much as it would be nice to have more people like Mrs. Williams here, who is a little bit of a beast where her strength values are concerned. Speaking of, let's get her decked out with a first aid kit. We're going to take away the C4, because I find, especially with rockets available, we don't use it as much. And we'll take away an extra gas grenade there. Actually, you know what? She can keep the gas grenade. And I will just stick with the 8 rounds of buckshot that we need. Alright, so back to this guy. I think I'm going to take away the stun grenade. Give him one of each of the other grenades. And that should be good enough for him. Because with a scout car, we have enough suppression, so we don't really need flashbangs too much. But you still want to have one in case of emergency. You know, if you're put in a position where you don't have access to your scout car that turn, but still need to suppress an alien, it's nice to have the option. Alright, so we've already taken care of Victoria. We want to bring a first aid kit on as well. And hers was pretty easy to sort out. Our heavy weapons officer. Can you carry any more ammo? No. And our rocketeer seems to be lacking in our... Alright. So we'll take 3 rockets, and I'd really like to carry... Okay, so we'll take 2 regular rockets and 2 stun rockets, and I think that'll be pretty good. Alright, so there's our loadout. Our vehicle is still all good to go. Yes. Good. Alright, now, how long will it take us to get to this crash site? About 3 hours. Oh yeah, we can make that before dark. So let's get the bird in the air, and then watch that UFO, because if it starts to move towards our helicopter, which it doesn't appear to be doing so I think we're good. Alright, let's get a good start into this mission. Okay, so here we go. We're right up against the edge here, so if we're gonna be flanked, it'll probably be from this direction. Let's see, can I see anybody? Not in so far. Okay, so this is a map I recognize, but not a map I have a solid strategy down for yet, so definitely makes things interesting. So we'll put you there. The scout car is probably going to have to come up around here. There's just too much tree cover over here. Yeah, and you can't move through the trees. So we're going to bring the scout car basically over to here. Keep him in cover for now. Where's our heavy weapon officer? There she is. We're going to put our zone of control kind of going from the ship out this way. Whoops. Okay, that still works. Not the route I thought you were going to take there, but I suppose this was blocked off by these 3 people. You're going to move here. And I probably should have done this check before, but I was right in thinking that we were fine. Alright, this is a bit of a quick move, but I think we're okay for the time being. Famous last words. Now, if something comes out of that door, I want to be ready to shoot it. I don't think anything will. Again, famous last words. But let's get somebody in a position to do exactly that. Alright. Who haven't we moved? You, Rocketeer, you're fine where you are. Ah, there goes a civilian. And we're up against Cassians. Good to know. Alright. Send the scout car forward. Nothing yet. That's our map edge there. Alright, so we found the UFO already. That's handy. Let's move to take this house. Open the door. We'll move you over to this corner. That's a little far for you to move. I don't want to move you so far that you don't have any time units. Actually, what I should do is make sure there's nothing inside this house. So let's go do that. Alright, so we have a civilian in here. He's fine. Let's keep that door closed. Alright, we'll leave her there this turn. Alright, Miss Williams. Unfortunately, if there's something coming around that corner, I don't want you open to its line of fire. There's something down here. I wonder if I could potentially move you up here like that. Alright, then Ms. Williams can go up against this wall. So if something does come around this corner here, she's got the scout car protecting her. And I don't think we're going to see anything from around here. Could be wrong. We'll find out. Alright, now we need to bring our sniper into a position. Actually, I think we'll start with our heavy weapons officer. Now, I'm fairly certain we're clear on this alleyway for a turn. Where we might encounter engagement is kind of over here. So we're going to bring her... Actually, if we bring her in here, she can move up to the door. Somebody can open the door for her, she can fire out, and then she can close the door again for protection. I like that plan. Alright, so you stay there. Our Rocketeer cannot move as far as I would have otherwise hoped. Actually, maybe if we get the sniper out of the way first. Alright, so the sniper's going to go here. That way, if I am wrong and we do encounter an alien in this alleyway, he can pop out and get a pretty good shot. Then our rocket person should be able to move right here without too much trouble. Perfect. There goes the Cassian. Okay, so I have my volume settings a little off, and that machine gun fire for me was just incredibly loud, and I'm not ashamed to tell you guys, I just about shit myself just there. So we're gonna adjust the volume down just a little bit. Okay, so we have contact here. There is definitely an alien here. So we're gonna move to the door. Actually, can you see him from there? Not easily. Move up. Open the door. You can't even shoot him. How did I... Oh, yeah, you can. You just don't have a chance to hit unless we happen to blow a hole in the wall. Which, let's see if we can possibly manage. I want to get this guy out far enough that his aim is going to take him onto that tile that's already damaged, without using up so much of his time units that he can't fire anymore. No, a little more. Nah, you know what if I just aim at the tile? There we go. Excellent. Alright, now you... Let's pull this guy back. Can fire at him. Alright. Well, no damage, but it did get him suppressed. Which means we can move her up here. And then I want to move her back to there so she can use up to 41. Actually, I want to give her some more time units to use. To crouch. Turn. A little bit of a block percentage there. But I think our sniper... Perfect. One more? Oh, why did you have to do that? Okay, that's less than ideal. Because now... this guy has a pretty open shot on our soldier. Alright, so we're definitely going to need to get a smoke grenade over there. Now, thanks to that. Please tell me you have one. Excellent. How far can you throw it? About that far. So if you come right down... Let me see, how many do you need to throw? 49. This makes things a little interesting. And if I moved her down there, she wouldn't have enough to fire the rocket. So even that contingency plan is out the window. Oh, Goat Fetish hasn't done his turn yet. Maybe he can get a smoke bomb out there a little easier. Can you open the door for him? No, you can't. Alright, you open the door. Got a 0% chance to hit so far. Well, that's less than good. Yeah, she can't even get out of the way. Oh, wait, here we go. Alright, that's not as good as I was hoping. But I think that might be about as good as I'm gonna get. That's not even gonna give her a single tile of protection, though. That's the problem. I have definitely gotten her into a bit of a pickle. Now, he is suppressed, so his available actions are going to be slim. And he might not even attack. But if he does... well, we have to try to get her at least some amount of protection. Yeah, so he's probably going to have to go through a couple... patches of smoke there, or at least I'm hoping, so it's kind of hard to tell. Alright, who haven't we gone with yet? You haven't shot. So if you were to move here, could you see him? No. What about here? Nope. There we go. And then I want her to move back to here, so she has 41 time units to use. Yeah, nothing. And then our Rocketeer, who's going to move down... oops, that's not our Rocketeer. Who's going to move down here in hopes that if we need a contingency plan next turn, she'll be available. Alright, let's pray. What the... oh, come on! Alright. Well, unfortunately, she infected by the farm just there. But not from the threat that we thought she was going to. Where did that even come from? oh, there's an alien up on the second floor. Wonderful, alright. So you're gonna shoot him again. Alright, that takes care of him. Let's see if we can't find that alien that was on the second floor there, over there. Oops, ground floor, thanks. Because unfortunately, this one could prove to be a bit of a pain. Now, I do see a dead civilian. Which, it could very well be the alien that was over here, but there might also be something else. I'm going to take a couple steps out. Can you see him? Of course not. No time units to actually do that. Oh wait. Yes, you can. Where is he? Oh, he's up there. Interesting. Alright. Who can actually see him? Can we get a rocket on him? I don't like where he is. And I would like to end him, if at all possible. Alright, we could potentially hit him with a rocket. There's about a 50-50 chance, give or take. Alright. Actually, you know what? Even if we aimed, like, right here, we'd still catch him on the edges of it. But that is our, of course, last... you know, like, we're not going to start with that as our opening move. Though, that being said, the numbers of soldiers that can actually see this guy are currently rather limited. Oops. You. Can you see him from where you are? Yes, you can. Let's see if we can't potentially get a shot here. Let me see. I don't want to leave you too far exposed like that. So, you have 20 time units to use? That's exactly as many as you need. No, you need 21. What if we moved... Yeah, okay, that'll work. Alright, let's just get a snapshot off. Oh. No such luck. No, you move to there. Let's see how lucky we get with a rocket. I want to aim for right about there. Not what we were aiming for, but we have done a fair amount to his cover. So we'll pull you back. You'll close the door. And we'll pull you back behind cover as well. Who has yet to go? You. Yeah, we need to start moving over there. So you can move over here. Crouch both of these guys down to hopefully get them a little bit more cover. Alright, let's see what this guy does. Oh, we've got another Casian. Oh, and we have somebody behind us too. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, come on. How many shots does this guy get? Or is there more than one? Alright, so our scout car is doing less than awesome. We can't even see what was shooting it. Awesome. That just... You have no idea how happy that makes me. Okay. So... Could you get a decent shot if the door was open? Not so much. There's obviously something down here, or multiple somethings. So if we brought him up over to here... Okay, so if we can kill this guy, then we can get my scout car some cover. Alright, so at the very least we have him suppressed. That's a good start. We're gonna pull her back and away because she has no ammo left. Alright, Goat Fetish, you're gonna move to there. And let's see what kind of a shot we can get here. Perfect. Okay. So close the door. And let's... See, that's not even such a great spot for the scout car. You want to, what would be better? Pulling him back over to here. Because, hopefully, if we pulled him up here, there could still be something in the UFO that comes down to say hello, which would be a problem. So let's make some room for the scout car. Let's get our sniper in the window. Maybe he can help to return fire. Run away with the scout car. Who still has the Rocketeer does, and Mai does. Alright, Mai, I want to get a smoke grenade out here if we can. Pull her back around over here. Oh, she doesn't even have the time units left for it. That was a mistake. Alright, you crouch down and reload. You crouch down just in case. Same with you. You don't have the time units for it. Alright, so the scout car at this point is the equivalent of a wounded soldier. That being said, I would still much rather lose one of them than one of my actual soldiers. Alright, so this turn, you're going to reload. We see anything out this door? No. Take a step. Take a look. Can't see anything. Unfortunately, the amount of cover that we actually have between us and down here, and God only knows where they actually are down here. Not to mention, we still have the guy that was over here to worry about. He might even be out on this balcony waiting to snipe us right now. It's not a good situation. Not a good situation at all. So we're going to come back inside this building. What can we do here? We could try to send some people down around this way, but again, we don't know what's down here. This is where the scout car usually comes in handy, but I'm a little hesitant to use it at the moment, given how much damage it just took. Alright, I could get Mai down to here. Okay, this is an interesting conundrum I have found myself in. They've kind of gotten me pinned down a little bit here. They really have. There's too much open space around here for me to really be able to move down this way. You know, I could move over here and use this wall for cover, but what if they're standing right here? You know, all they have to do is round the corner and I have a dead soldier. Conversely, what if I used here as cover? They could round the wall up over here. I have a dead soldier. I could use this, but this isn't very good cover. You know, so if they came from either direction, I have a dead soldier. Now, where I might actually be able to make some advances is in the fact that I have access to smoke grenades. So I think what I will do, you're kind of in the way, is move... No, I want you to come over... Okay, you're still in the way. Thank you. We're going to leave him there for a turn, so that he's starting his next turn in the best position, that we can hopefully start moving down here under the cover of smoke. Now let's see, we have lost one of our riflemen, which makes our assaulting power a little weaker, unfortunately. Which means I think we might have to risk taking the scout car with us and use it as cover. So let's get it in a position where it's ready to go. And turn it around so its eyes are facing the right direction. At least a direction that we could potentially be assaulted from. Alright. So they're close enough to try to see my sniper, but I still can't see them. So, alright, we need to try to get eyes out there again. So he's right over here somewhere. So instead of doing what I was just talking about there... Alright. That tells me something rather interesting. So there's you there, and I'm imagining that there's probably another one over here somewhere. So we still want to get you over there. Alright, so you can still do this. Way to suppress my own soldiers. That's frustrating. Alright, rocket person, you're in the way. Again, this is taking a risk. Was the shots that came over here, because we know there's two, because there's one here and there's one definitely over here somewhere. Because he was taking shots at my sniper, who is going to get out of the window since he can't actually see anything useful. Right? Yeah, okay. Out of the window. We'll move her up to the edge here. Goat Fetish is going to move back over to the door. Because if they're willing to come to us, I'm willing to let them. That being said, let's not be silly about this. Let me see, I can get a smoke grenade here, which would cover this window, cover anything that tries to come from this direction to shoot, but doesn't really help me if anything kind of comes from the other direction. Whereas if I were to throw it here, it does. So that's where that smoke grenade's going to go. That'll hopefully provide a little bit of cover for next turn. Actually, we're going to pull Rocket Person around this side, just in case. Alright, it's a tense situation, but I think we're going to be okay. Can't see anything. Hello? Can we still get you behind cover? Yes, we can. Let's see if we can't get the soldier the actual kill first, though. Because if possible, I'd like to use the scout car to get a look at whatever is also down here. First things first, though, we need to suppress this guy. Which is actually where the scout car is going to come in handy, so... Change my... Ow. Stop suppressing my own soldiers. You're going to take a step out. Turn... Oh, great. Now you can't shoot him. Awesome. Alright, step there. Shoot. That's just plain irritating. Alright, so let's get... Nope. Back inside. Oh, I did it to myself again. Oh, I'm such a moron. Alright, never mind then. You crouch there, and maybe we'll be able to get a reaction shot depending on where he goes next turn. You're out of time units. You can't do anything. Getting shot at through the window. Okay, so we had two suppressions, one of my own doing and one not. Where's that other shot coming from? Alright, this guy really needs to go away. Turn there. Okay, don't suppress my own people this time. Oh... Seriously, they're in the building. Why are they being suppressed? It's really irritating. Okay, don't move him back yet. Let's get the shots in first. There we go. Alright, now we know there's another one down here. That is something we know. Now, unfortunately, I have gone and suppressed a lot of my own soldiers. See, if I move there, I'm probably going to give him a better shot at me, not take away his shot. So let's move you down into this corner. Because you're not going to be much use where you are this turn. And hopefully we can draw this last guy in. Well, he's not the last guy, but you know what I mean. Alright. Do we have... No! Shoot. Oh wait, we're still good. We're still good. Alright, I thought I just lost my, my guy here. Where is he? There he is. Ha! Take that, you son of a... Okay, calm. And wow, I have just realized I have gone way over time on this episode. So, thank you guys very much for watching. We will finish this this assault in our next episode. Hopefully our soldier here will survive, but she could very well be our second death of the series. We will have to wait and see. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching, and so long.